Hey guys, it's Wednesday, which means it's time for another EDC Weekly, but before we get started, I want to remind you that there are only 7 days left to enter into the EDC Weekly giveaway. This month, I'm giving away 5 5-card wallets from Pop-Off Leather in driftwood with varying thread colors. I just reviewed that wallet. You can find the link to that up here. It's a really nice wallet, and if you'd like a chance to win one, go to edcweekly.me to submit your EDC. There are different things you can do to get additional entries as well, so go there, do that, submit, and maybe you'll win one. Also, for this week's episode, I chose a simple theme. I wanted to pick EDCs that are very clean and simple. Not too much, no redundancies, just the essentials and nothing more. So with that said, this is the EDC Weekly 023. So the first submission this week comes from Jeann Lugo, who has a very nice titanium and leather theme going on here. Very bare bones, but it's a really nice, very clean EDC. First up here we have some Ray-Ban aviators, as well as a titanium Olight S1 Mini. Beside that is a titanium mini lighter on a titanium keyring, and, you guessed it, a titanium Phillips flathead bit from Big Idea Designs. There's a bronze house key, a titanium pin from Big Idea Designs, a titanium box cutter / multi-tool from Big Idea Designs with a hook razor, and a titanium frame lock flipper Boker Plus with wood scales. His wallet is a Crazy Horse leather wallet from Joe Jubes on Etsy, and there's an Orient Mako automatic watch with Crazy Horse leather strap. And finally, not shown here, is the Samsung Galaxy S7, which was used to take the photo. Jeann says, first, I would like to say I think these EDC episodes are great. Keep up the good work. Titanium and leather to me look and perform great. I wanted the EDC to be modern and classic at the same time. The multi-tool razor is thin enough to carry in the wallet. I use this primarily as my main cutting tool to not freak people out with the other knife. The hook razor is preferable for my cutting needs. Since I wear suits to work, I don't have the luxury of carrying an arsenal of items and the kitchen sink. Everything needs to be streamlined, compact, and light, while looking classic with zero bulk. I do, however, plan to remove the lighter soon, as the need for it has diminished. I think you nailed the clean and classic look. I love the way that titanium looks. It's just so damn expensive sometimes. But yeah, this is a fantastic EDC. I love it a lot, so thank you for sharing, and you now have a second entry into this month's giveaway. The next EDC comes from Joshua Head, and right off the bat, you can tell that this one is heavily themed. It is all black, there's nothing out of place, and it looks great. First up here, we have the Travel Lambo Slim wallet with cards and a Go Comb with a bottle opener inside. He uses the Nexus 6P, which is not pictured here, but he does have the Supcase Unicorn Beetle case that he carries it in. The Spyderco Paramilitary 2-pocket knife with black G10 scales and a black DLC coated blade is his knife of choice, and then he also wears an LG G watch with a cheap metal band from Amazon. His flashlight is the Olight M1X Striker flashlight, and he wears cheap Wayfarer sunglasses with the Casey Neistat style paint job. He carries his keys with a black remove before flight keychain lanyard and night eyes locking S-beaners. The multi-tool of choice here is the Leatherman Squirt PS4, and then he also has an Olight i3E EOS keychain flashlight on his keys. Joshua says, the case is just a simple cheap case to protect my phone and fit the black theme, and the Go Comb that I keep inside it works remarkably well as a bottle opener. I use the Spyderco knife for opening packages and slicing apples, but mostly I fidget with the knife when I'm sitting at my desk working. The Olight M1X flashlight for everyday lighting needs, and the quick access to 1000 lumens and 190 meter beam distance is handy, plus it's just fun to hold and point around. The Travel Lambo wallet is a basic slim wallet to keep me from lugging around a brick in my back pocket. I'm a fan of Casey Neistat, so I bought the sunglasses and painted them like his sunglasses. I bought the LG G watch 2.5 years ago on Black Friday for $80, and the battery still lasts me 2 days on a charge. It's taken a huge beating over the last 2.5 years with almost no visible wear on the watch itself. It serves mostly as a quickly accessible notification hub on my wrist and a way to make sure I always get notifications while keeping my phone dead silent. The Leatherman Squirt PS4 has loads of uses. The scissors and pliers come in handy all the time, and I use the knife blade when it's not appropriate to pull out my Spyderco. The Olight i3E is a great backup for my M1X. It's incredibly light, and I can hold it in my mouth when I need a hands-free light, and it's plenty bright for most things at 90 lumens. So I never carry a flashlight with me, pretty much ever. I've got 2 smartphones, they have a flash on the back. The flashlight from that is pretty bright and is sufficient for most needs. Though I do keep a flashlight in my backpack these days, and I actually use the M1X Striker. That's the one I have that I carry in my backpack when I go anywhere. Fantastic flashlight. I don't know if I'll do a video on that one, but I do have some flashlight reviews coming up, both of them from Anchor, and I'll probably do them together in one video. Mainly because the review, I mean, it's a flashlight. There's only so much you can say about it, but there's a reason I wanted to look at these flashlights in particular. Still, it's cool here. I love it when I see other people with these Casey Neistat sunglasses, because he's a great creator, but he's also influenced people in so many other ways to kind of just be weird, and I like that. I'm not a daily watcher of Casey Neistat anymore. I'm too busy. I don't have time to watch all these different videos. I've got other creators that I like to watch every day, but the impact he's had on people to just kind of be you and do work and work hard, and you know, I can appreciate that, and I like it a lot, and I think we all kind of owe him a lot for what he's done for YouTubers, or for YouTube in general. Just saying. Anyway, back to the whole EDC stuff. This is a fantastic EDC. Thank you, Joshua. You now have a second entry into this month's giveaway, and sorry, the wallet won't match your black theme if you do win. So this last EDC comes from Anderson Fader, who you can find on Instagram at Anderson Fader. And of all the ones today, this is the most simple EDC. First up here, we have a recycled firefighter, the Rookie wallet in black combat boot leather. There's also a Leatherman Skeletal CX, which is the carbon fiber version, an iPhone 6s Plus 64GB space gray, a Spigen Tough Armor Tech in satin silver, and a 550 paracord bracelet. He also wears a G-Shock GD120MB-1, and he uses a Columbia River knife and tool Viva to hold his keys. And that's it. That's a very, very simple EDC. No theme here, other than I think just the bare essentials, the things that you absolutely need. A phone, keys, knife, and a watch, and a bracelet. You gotta have a little style, I guess. Anyway, Anderson says, I love the recycled firefighter wallet due to its simplicity and that it is a great front pocket wallet. Also, I don't carry many cards, so my wallet generally stays small. The Leatherman Skeletal is great due to its small size and multi-use, hence the name. I use the knife for opening boxes and letters at work, and use the screwdriver and pliers for small tasks at home and at work. The CRKT Viva has been used on my keychain for a few months, and I have no complaints about it. Haven't used the tools built in, but it's great to have as a backup tool. The watch I bought last year due to that I love digital watches, and it was simple to read at a glance. It also has extra functionality, such as different time zones when I travel. So I carried that CRKT Viva for probably like 6 months, and I like it, but I've also felt that it was just too big. It's like 5 inches long, and it just kind of hangs down. So when I had my keys and I'd loop it around my belt loop, it would stick down like 7 or 8 inches down my leg, and it was just kind of weird. I like it. I just wish they would make it smaller. The exact same thing, just scale it down just a hair, and I'd love it. They're perfect little tripod tools, and it's just a handy little fun thing to even play with, but it's too big. And also, I lost my tripod tool, the Miller one with the little Modern Outdoor Dweller tag. I lost it all. It's been gone for a long time. No idea what happened, and I'm bummed. Anyway, thank you, Anderson. Thank you for sharing. You have an awesome EDC, and you also have a second entry into this month's giveaway. And thank you all for sharing. Continue to do so. And remember, there are only 7 days left, so if you haven't entered this month, you're running out of time. There are more chances to win this month than there have ever been for the EDC Weekly. 5 different wallets. So go to edcweekly.me, submit your EDC, and maybe you will win. If you found this video helpful and you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. And to see more stuff like this and get notified in the future, hit the subscribe button and that little bell button beside the subscribe button so you get notified when I upload new videos. To follow us around the web, you can find us pretty much everywhere. It's all linked down below. And of course, one last time, my name is Taylor Martin. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at CasperTech. And until next time, live outdoors a little.